Hey Slick Review fans, coming at you with another video. In this episode we're checking out an exciting new iPad product from Andar. So everyone, what we're checking out in this episode is a really cool, exciting product from Andar. Now this is a very specific use case for this thing. It is only for the latest iPad Pros, the 13-inch, so the M4s, with the Apple Magic Keyboard. If you don't have that setup, this is not for you. Now luckily, that is the exact setup that I have, so we can check this out. This is the Brig from Andar. They do this in 4 different colors. We have camel tan, which is my favorite Andar color, so we've got that one to check out. Then they do black, dark brown, and navy blue as well. Now taking a look at the product, on the back, front, bottom, and you'll see what I mean when we get it set up. But this is what would rest on your lap or your desk or whatever. Little Andar logo there. Really nice stitching all the way around. And it goes without saying at this point, you all have seen my Andar videos before, but I love their oil waxed full grain leather. And especially the camel tan, again, is my favorite Andar color. But it just feels so nice and it smells absolutely incredible. So that's this side here, and then on the back you can tell where we're at with the little cutout for the camera array. That's really all there is on the back there. And then on the inside we've got a cutout for your trackpad, little Andar full grain leather there, but that gets covered up when we get it all set up anyway. Nice soft touch microfiber lining inside, so you don't have to worry about any of your stuff getting scratched up. And then this strap here kind of holds the keyboard in place. So that's kind of how it's all set up. Like I said, as far as construction and everything, I come to expect a lot from Andar, and they have yet to let me down in the numerous videos that we've done over the years. Every one of their products comes completely flawless. Even some stuff I got in the tech sale last year that was supposed to be like scratch and dent was all like virtually perfect. But anyway, on this one, all of the stitching all the way around is really nice. And again, this only works with the latest iPad Pros 13-inch, the M4 variant, with the Apple Magic Keyboard. If you have like any other keyboard case that you got on Amazon or just some weird branded whatever, it's not going to work. Don't do it, because like these dimensions are exact. They designed this stuff for the Apple package. So to answer that question right away, it's not going to work. Don't bother. Anyway, I've got my Magic Keyboard case here. As you can tell before the Brig dropped, this is something I was trying to do anyway. This is a D-brand skin. It's their genuine leather skin that I paid like 40 bucks for or whatever it was. So this is something I was trying to do anyway until this came out. So anyway, let's get this put on. It's a little bit involved. What I found is it's best to slip the keyboard in there. You take the back here, and again, this little strap, you slide that over the top of your Magic Keyboard, and then on the back, little magnet keeps it all in place. And then there you go. That's the installation. Pretty simple. And then we'll grab my iPad Pro. You drop it on, it holds itself in with the magnets from the keyboard case. And then there you go. You're off and running. So all put together, this package is a little bit heavy, but that of course is the device, right? That's not Andar stuff. This case doesn't really add much for weight or anything beyond what the thing is by itself. Little bit of thickness though, so you do add a little bit of bulk, a few millimeters on each side for the leather and everything. But what I love about this is how much it classes this package up. Like now you could take this, if you need to project a certain image as a professional, maybe you're in the legal field, real estate, something like that, and maybe you work on an iPad, but you want to, again, project a certain image. I think this really classes up your iPad. You could show up wherever you're going to be at a meeting or something like that and, type your notes on everything, and you've got this nice leather-bound package here. And then, like I said, as far as fit and finish, we've kind of already gone over this, but stitching and the leather construction and everything. But I think the big thing is how it stays together, because it is 2 pieces. So a lot of work is being done with this magnet over here to keep it together. and like the magnets are really strong, as you can see, and they hold everything together. And I haven't had like any slipping or anything like that, because as soon as this showed up in the mail for me to test for the video here, this has not left my iPad and probably will never leave my iPad. It's probably just, this is how I'm going to carry this until I don't have it anymore. This case is so nice. And in fact, when the email came across, when they announced this, this was one of those shut up and take my money moments for me. And part of that is because I just know how nice Andar products are. I have quite a few in my collection at this point. Anytime I'm looking for a leather product, Andar is the first place I go. And then with the whole package put together, of course, you can open your iPad just like you'd expect. You can angle it and everything. It doesn't change the functionality at all, except for one thing. There is one critique I have from this over the past month of using it, is that it appears to make the sleep-wake function not work like it should. It is very inconsistent that I'm able to open my iPad. We'll do a live demo on screen for you here. So this should wake up the screen just by opening it. So we'll just do one live here. Just open the screen, just lift it up, and as you can see, it doesn't turn on, and it should. So that is one thing that breaks for some reason. I'm guessing that just with the Magic Keyboard, there's probably a magnet right here that is now blocked by the leather. That's just my guess. Because it does work if you take it out. It works just like it should. And it is very inconsistent. Sometimes it'll work, but as you can see here, like this should be waking up the screen, and it's not. So if that's a feature you like that does appear to break with this for whatever reason, which is really too bad. I wish there was a way around that, because there's been a couple times I was just in the habit of closing my iPad, and I came back like 4 hours later and the screen was on, like on Safari or whatever I was doing, and the screen was just sitting there on. So that is something that I wish didn't happen, and I would have to take marks off for that, because I feel like there should be some way to mitigate that. But in the end, that's the only thing I can find, and it is kind of a major thing. It does break a nice, significant to me feature of the whole package with the Magic Keyboard and stuff. Sleep wake is kind of nice to have. But in the month that I've been testing this, now I just developed the habit of making sure I click off, either with the lock key on the keyboard, just hit that, then close it, or use the button. And that's just the habit I've had to train myself with and not rely on sleep wake. But other than that, really nice case. Like I said, I wanted to make you aware of that in case you were going to buy one of these, that you kind of have to give up that feature. But other than that, it is a really nice case. This is like the nicest iPad case I've ever come across. These go for $140, which is a little bit high, but this is like top tier, full grain leather, and the construction and everything, I think it's worth every penny of that. Like I said, for me, it was a shut up and take my money kind of moment, but I think that's because I knew what I would be getting with Andar. But the good news is, while most people do have to pay full retail, fans of the channel get an exclusive discount code, so make sure to check the description down below. What do you all think of this? What do you think of that sleep-wake deal? I know Andar watches these videos. Would you buy this even despite that? Is that a deal killer for you? Do you think they need to fix that? Does it really matter if you can just turn it off with one button or one key on the keyboard? That's what I've been doing. Is that enough? Do you think they need to fix it? What do you all think? Let me and them know down in the comments below. But if you have any other comments or questions, please leave them down below. I like to hear from everyone. And if you'd like to get in touch, all my social media links are down in the description as well. And last, before we go, if you enjoy straightforward, to-the-point content like this, where we find great deals online from well-known and upcoming brands, make sure to leave the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Pretty easy and free ways to help support the channel. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm Zach, this is Slick Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video. This review was completed following several weeks for the product sample provided by the manufacturer. No compensation was provided, and the manufacturer was not allowed editorial input, copy approval, or an early preview. To see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel.